Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're exploring one of the most beautifully layered female characters ever written in Tamil cinema. A woman who isn't defined by glamour or dramatic dialogue, but by subtlety, silence, maturity, and emotional depth. A character who became iconic not by what she said, but by what she chose not to say.
Yes, we're talking about Jessie from Vinnaithaandi Varuvaayaa.
This is a complete character breakdown, not a scene explanation, not a summary, but a deep dive into Jessie's mind, her heart, her fears, her choices, and the emotional layers that make her unforgettable. So settle in, relax, and let's step into the world of Jessie. Jessie is the kind of person who appears calm on the surface, but inside, she's carrying a world of emotions, responsibilities, and internal battles. She is soft-spoken, gentle, and extremely disciplined. She's not impulsive. She's not chaotic. She's someone who thinks deeply before making even the smallest move. Her entire life revolves around balance. The balance between love and responsibility, emotion and restraint, desire and duty. Jessie isn't loud, she isn't expressive, but she is incredibly aware of her own emotions. She feels everything intensely. She just refuses to let those emotions take over her decisions. Her upbringing plays a huge role in shaping her. She is raised in a conservative, strict, traditional environment where family approval isn't optional, it's essential. She grows up seeing boundaries, rules, and expectations as the pillars of her life. Because of that, Jessie carries a strong sense of duty. She knows what her family expects, and she places those expectations above her personal desires. To her, disappointing her family is unthinkable. This doesn't make her weak. It makes her responsible in a world that often glorifies rebellion. Many people misinterpret Jessie as confused or indecisive, but she's actually extremely clear. She's careful, cautious, and deeply thoughtful. She knows that one decision driven purely by emotion can damage relationships, challenge her identity, hurt her parents, and create long-term instability. She sees the consequences of love long before the excitement settles. She understands that feelings are temporary, but choices are permanent. And that maturity is exactly what defines her. Jessie's emotional intelligence is remarkable. She doesn't allow her heart to pull her in directions she isn't ready for. She listens to her heart, but she follows her mind. She knows that passion can be intense, but life is much bigger than moments of passion. A relationship is not just about romance. It's about lifestyle, compatibility, trust, and most importantly, acceptance. She is mature enough to understand the weight of these factors. She fears regret more than anything. Not just her own regret, but the regret she might cause others. She carries a constant fear of hurting her parents, breaking trust, and stepping into a life that she may not be mentally prepared for. Jessie's fear is not of love, it's of hurting people. It's of losing stability. It's of choosing a path where she may not fit, or where the relationship may not survive the long run. So she takes every step slowly, intentionally, carefully. Her relationship with love is gentle and sincere, but heavily guarded. Jessie loves with depth, but she never loves recklessly. She never lets herself fall completely because she knows the consequences of falling. She controls her emotions with an unbelievable level of discipline. When her heart wants to run forward, her mind holds her back. She sets boundaries constantly, even when crossing them feels tempting. Because to Jessie, love is not just a feeling, it is a responsibility. People sometimes label her as the girl who keeps stepping back, but they fail to see why she steps back. She steps back to prevent pain. She steps back to avoid chaos. She steps back because she knows the world doesn't revolve around two people in love. It revolves around the families, the cultures, and the responsibilities behind them. Jessie is not the villain of the story. She is not the barrier. She is the realist in a world that often confuses fantasy with destiny. The reason Jessie remains unforgettable is because she is painfully authentic. She's not the exaggerated, dramatic heroine cinema usually shows. She's not written to be a fantasy. She is written to be a real woman, someone you might meet in your life. Someone who thinks before she speaks. Someone who carries both love and fear in equal measure. Someone who feels everything but reveals nothing. Someone who wants happiness but refuses to hurt people along the way. Someone who tries to do the right thing even if it breaks her heart. Jessie is deeply human, beautifully flawed, quietly strong, and emotionally intelligent, but slowly transforms into someone who clearly understands what she cannot accept in life. This subtle growth is what makes her character textured. Jessie doesn't chase grand gestures. Instead, she values emotional honesty and personal boundaries. Her decisions, whether right or wrong, are always rooted in her inner truth. That grounded nature is what makes Jessie one of the most layered female characters in Tamil cinema, a portrayal that continues to be discussed for its depth, vulnerability, and quiet strength. Her character shows us that love is not always about public declarations, overnight decisions, and emotional extremes. Sometimes love is about patience. Sometimes it is about holding back. Sometimes love is about choosing stability, peace, and long-term happiness over short-term passion. Jessie teaches us that silence can be powerful, boundaries can be protective, and emotional control is also a form of love. She shows that being realistic isn't cold, it's responsible. And that responsibility makes her character shine. Jessie remains iconic not because she does extraordinary things, but because she is extraordinarily real. She is the blend of courage and fear, longing and restraint, desire and discipline. She lives in that gray area where most people exist, between what they want and what they must do. And that makes her one of the most beautifully written characters in Tamil cinema. Thank you so much for watching this breakdown. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Jessie's character. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more thoughtful character analyses like this. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. See you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep exploring great cinema.